fucking Palpatine just had an empire there on Exegol.
Somehow just rose.
Like Death Stars.
I've been preparing this for years.
Yeah, it was.
I've been alive.
Yeah, I've been alive this whole time.
Jakku didn't happen.
Yeah, like the Epstein files. Palpatine's on the Epstein files.
Oh, 100%. Is that during the same game?
Not in the same game, but it did happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but imagine being some guy that lives on Tsushima and you survived the first Mongol invasion. They lit your house on fire. They killed your family. And, you're just trying to survive. You rebuild your house. And then one day, like 7 years...
They're back.
7 years later, they just show up and do it again. Like, that would have been tragic.
Damn it, they're back. I just got the straws on the house.
And then Trump, being the teenage girl that he is, goes and it says...
Ronald Reagan loved tariffs. He loved them. He was the huge. He loved tariffs. It was very bad for Canada. They took out a bad ad. I mean, I would have taken out the same ad.
He deadass said that. But, like...
I would have done the same ad. I would have taken out the same ad too, but it was a dirty trick. Canada's been treating us badly, very badly for the past. We have a bad deal with these Canadians.
YEET Talks, episode 11, take 2. Action.
Hello, this is YEET Talks, the 11th episode of YEET Talks. 11th, that's crazy. We're at 11 episodes. What the That's crazy. We're in 11 fucking episodes. We're nearly a year out. As of shooting this pod, it's going to be nearly a year since the first episode of YEET Talks, a full year of Yeet. That's crazy. And we have this boy right here. We got Morgan E. Evans.
D.
Evans. This is the second attempt at finally shooting a pod with this dude. It is my fault last time because I screwed up footage. Yeet. And we are finally back on home base. I've not been in this room properly since June or July. It's October almost November right now. So it's been quite a few months since I've been back on home base. So we're finally here. We've been quite a bit of upgraded right here. We got a bunch of new tech. Rocky's, my tech dude, is having much fun. Can I get a yeet? Are you having fun with these things, yeah? Yeah. Now, we can get into this now. We're in episode 11 of YEET Talks. Welcome technically back to YEET Talks.
Thank you.
Pleasure. How have you been doing since summertime?
I've been doing all right. I just moved, got a new place.
Congratulations.
That's nice. Still trying to get better with the whole audition thing, with the whole, having finished acting school and whatnot.
Yes, yeet.
Yeah, it's been tough. Casting workbook is not getting as much work on there as I hoped, but we're
Self-represented?
trying.
Self-represented.
Yeah,
yes.
Right now at least.
Right now, yeah. Do you have sights on agents? Is agents contacting you?
No, not yet.
Nah.
I'm trying to find a good one. I don't want to waste time on a shitty one.
That's a good idea. I just blurred out. Anyway, so acting. I was in New York. I was in New York a couple weeks ago, and I went to New York Comic Con, and it was yeeted. It was very fun. Yes. Oh my gosh, we've got a shocked face in the crowd. And have you ever been to a Comic Con or a fan expo?
I went to Anime North.
That's one. Yes.
But I haven't been in like 10 years.
10 years? What's happened at Anime North?
Last time I went was in 2014, so it's been
God damn,
well over
a decade ago.
Yeah. So I haven't been to any conventions in a long time. I meant to go to Comic Con this year, or Fan Expo this year, but I didn't make it.
I was there. I could have seen you.
Oh, yeah, I had to work.
Damn it.
Yeah. Being employed.
Mm.
I'm currently looking for better work right now.
Yeah.
Trying to find something else.
All good, yeet. But we got you on here, which is still good enough.
Yeah, man.
Of course, yeet. Let's get into one of these things. Okay, well, this thing is just stuck underneath me, so let's start with the Star Wars thingy. So I have this big boy here.
I love that you walked that into a college campus. Nobody batted an eye.
No one like, everyone saw like this part because everything else was under a bag.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, well,
I'm surprised back
we're not in
or
America.
something didn't stop me. Like, is that a sawed-off shotgun? And now we have someone looking up here. Oh my god. So yeah, I have a story about guns in here actually. But anyway,
Yeah,
I can explain.
that
I can
is
say
a gun.
I can say that story later. But yeah, I brought this here because I got this from New York Comic Con. This is American. Somehow the cops didn't stop me on the airport, but anyway, that's a good thing. But yes, this is a Boba Fett E11. No, not
I don't
E11.
think that's the E11.
What was the?
I don't remember what that one
It
is.
was a burst. I know it's a burst gun.
E11 is like that basic one.
The
the-
Imperial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot what this was. I don't know if anyone in the crowd knows that much Star Wars like I should.
I don't think anyone would know the name of the gun.
Boba
That is whose gun it is.
It is Boba Fett's gun. I should
But, yeah.
know. I used to know, like, by heart, what the gun names were. Shit. It's okay. I'm just gonna call this Boba Fett's gun, or just a burst rifle.
His
What in
ship.
this-
His ship was called the Slave One. That's the slave
true.
gun.
This is the slave gun. Yes, I'm enslaving people. I'm aiming at my slaving right now. I'm just kidding. That's too far. Anyway,
Don't cut that out.
I'm gonna keep it in. But this, I brought this because we should talk about Star Wars again. We should check out
Oh yes.
check out the status Star Wars projects.
Status of how George Lucas said he's moved on.
Yeah,
Working on
I heard he's
Star
coming
Wars.
back though.
Well,
But
no, he said he's like, Disney bought it. I've moved on. It's like I would too if I was you, but
Yeah, but he's killing your baby, mate.
it's already dead. To be fair,
We can revive it. We can revive it. Okay, how about we look up things?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's dead, but
It's very on its last legs.
yeah,
Okay.
they could bring it back if they just do what fans want.
Yes.
Like if they just.
I mean, the
listen to
mall thing is giving me hope.
See, I'm amongst the crowd of mall is overrated. Personally, I just like guy. He's never really beaten anybody other than Qui-Gon. Like that's really the only victory he has. Okay, but like he was defeated by a Padawan. Yes, it was Obi-Wan, but he still was beaten by a Padawan. And then bro got beat up by like everybody he's ever fought. He got beaten by Kanan, who was blind.
Oh.
He got beat by Ahsoka.
His overconfidence was his weakness.
He got beat by Sidious, which like, you know, he defeated Dooku and Grievous off screen,
Yes.
but like he didn't like beat them. He just like got the jump on them and tied them up. And
Well,
shit.
then how about this? Let's just say then the film and the screens, the film kind of brought him down, but the comic stuff made him still more badass.
It did, but like we gotta be real. He peaked in Clone Wars, and even then he wasn't like, you know, he was just a minor inconvenience.
But he beat the shit out of all those clones.
Okay.
And
Can
he
we
killed
talk about Anakin? What he did? That's like 10 times that.
He's killed a Jedi. Remember which
He's
Jedi he
killed. So Maul has killed like 2 Jedi in his entire career.
Hold on, I need GPT's help with this.
Like, bro beat this one Jedi in a comic, and he killed Qui-Gon. That's it. Everyone else just dummies the shit out of him.
Name me Darth Maul's kill count in all of Star Wars and give me names. Okay. It's going to back me up on this. We're going to get GPT's help because we're in the age of bots now.
Oh, God. Fucking clanker. Sooner or later, they're going to start letting these tin skins vote.
Soon enough. Yes, GPT's going to have a vote. Oh, bro, once I bring GPT onto the pod, you're going to experience what Rocky felt last episode. Okay. Okay, so Darth Maul's kill count is about 7,606 legends in Legends continuity. We have Qui-Gon Jinn. We have Jedi Knight Finn.
Okay.
Priscilla. Oh yeah, Priscilla. You killed Priscilla
Okay.
and Duchess.
Yeah.
Seven
okay,
sister
that
for-
just wasn't like. Okay, we have to like who Jedi though. Like any Force user with a lightsaber can just start mucking.
7th and
people
5th.
down. Yeah. Okay. Those are what are they called? Inquisitors.
Yes.
None of them are really like that threatening.
Okay, maybe.
Like Cal Kestis beat them after bro forgot how to be a Jedi for 10 years. Like that. I know that's like video game shit, but like bro deadass forgot how to be a Jedi. Like he just Force? How again? And-
wasn't one of his animations literally like this? Huh?
Yeah, if he didn't have, it was like,
Huh?
yeah. So like, if Cal Kestis can beat the Inquisitors like first time, like fighting in like 10 years.
Well, what was the time span of both those games? Like
What do you mean?
from the start of the game to the end? Was that
So
just a couple of
that's
days? I don't think so.
That's a weird thing with Star Wars is its pacing is always unknown.
Like,
Because
weird.
like it seems like, especially in movies like Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith,
Hmm.
it looks like those movies happen within a couple days. But that's not the,
Yeah.
like because Yoda's training Luke on Dagobah, and Han is with Leia in the Falcon trying to find that like is a couple months. They make it sound like it's a couple days, but like how does Luke become a Jedi in like 3 days? Like how does he train?
No,
like,
it can't be that.
no, he had to have
capacity.
been there for at least a couple months.
Yeah.
Which confirms that Han and Leia are in the Falcon with Chewie and 3PO for months at a time because the Falcon's damaged, right? They have to go to Bespin to fix it.
You have to think logically.
And the same with Revenge of the Sith. Like, how are you gonna tell me that like Anakin just saved the Chancellor? You know, he killed Dooku, and then a couple days later, bro is out here slaughtering younglings.
Holy.
Like,
Yeah.
So I think that there's a lot that's something they don't talk about in Star Wars is like there's actually a lot of time that goes past in each movie.
Yeah. But realistically, in Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, how long did all those things take?
God, it's hard to say really.
Because definitely not 30 hours.
No.
Everything was done in 30 hours.
No, bro. Probably like a week or two maybe.
For Fallen Order or Survivor?
Survivor,
Oh.
maybe. Not Survivor didn't seem like it was that long. Cause
Yeah, it was shorter.
It was, yeah, the main story was shorter.
But then Fallen Order was...
Fallen
Could have
Order
been a
Fallen
month.
Order was a little longer because it had a time skip
Yeah.
in it.
Could have been a
but-
month.
Could have been a little longer than that too, but
A month? Longer than a month?
yeah. I love in Attack of the Clones. Right at the beginning of the movie, when that bounty hunter blows up the decoy ship,
Mm.
and then she says to Padme, she's like, "I failed you." It's like, no, you didn't. That you did your job perfectly.
Yeah.
You took the bullet for me. That's
Yeah.
what you're here for. Like
You were meant to die.
This is the perfect job. I'll recommend you.
Okay. This is okay. Now GP is gonna help me real quick and support me with them all. We have in canon Qui-Gon Jinn, 7 sister, 8 sister, 8 sister, 8 brother. They're all brothers. Yes, we have 4 in canon.
Okay, so let's just the legends. That
What do you mean?
doesn't-
F the legends.
It's not canon, bro. You can't use you can't be like, oh, you killed this guy, but you know, when, like,
That's what I'm saying. Well, this is why film has nerfed him so much.
but it's not just film; it's canon. Like the Marvel comics of Star Wars are also canon.
So,
So-
we're just not gonna look at all of
So-
these.
Well, I mean, okay, but you have to like look at the canon. In Darth Maul, he beat Qui-Gon Jinn. That's like that's his peak victory. Like,
His
and he
peak
was he was defeated like 2 minutes later.
But wait,
like-
8 sisters. So we killed
The
7
seventh
sister,
sister,
5th brother.
easy money,
His
easy money.
They're all
Qui-Gon
easy.
Jinn's tough, easy money on those other 3. Like that's nothing. I could beat them. Like I could beat them for real. They're not even them.
Bro just picks up a gun, like, oh, you're dead.
Like no, I could beat them with my hands, bro. Like
Okay,
No.
then fine. Let's just go to legends. It's not
okay.
canon, but still.
So a lot of these people don't even like. I don't even know half of these people. Jedi Master Ciolo Manka. Yeah,
Dark
who the
side
fuck is that?
cultists.
Yeah, Star Wars names are funny.
They're always funny. It's supposed to not be human-like at all. Let's look at faces. Who are these people?
Before ChatGPT, I used to write my own essays.
Essays. This is a Twi'lek.
Oh, this is the one from the comic that he beats up. They team up first, and then she's like, "May the Force be with you," and he's all like, "Spare me, the Force is always with me." Fucking edgy.
So this is
bastard.
not.
No, it's canon.
Is it easy money
I mean, it seemed easy money.
for him? Exactly. But normally, she has easy money as these three.
So listen, if you can't stand your ground against the best Jedi, then you ain't shit. Like, and that's it. Is Maul stood his ground to Obi-Wan for like 2 minutes.
Okay, a Force-sensitive criminal.
Okay, so we got Han Solo that can push people with his mind.
Is that Han Solo?
No, but it's a criminal.
Oh, okay. Well, that is not Star Wars at all.
That is a island.
This is a criminal?
Oh, that guy?
That's a criminal?
That guy.
Apparently he's a criminal.
Cool.
Is
He looks like Lex Luthor, bro.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor with a
Still easy
lightsaber.
money?
Still easy money.
Okay, Jedi Master. This is a master right here.
Okay. Also, Darth Maul was a Sith Lord as well, but
Yes.
he was a Sith Lord for like 3 days. Because Plagueis died during the events of Phantom Menace. Like he was
Yes.
still alive at the beginning. This one of my favorite books is the Plagueis one. And
What is this face? You beat up this guy.
That looks like the guy that works at Jabba's palace.
What was his name again?
Bib for something, I don't know.
A track, no, simply victory.
Impressive. You should have named this weapon. I thought we'll see. It will tell great stories.
So he took his saber from him? That's who he took his saber from?
Huh. No, Maul built it. He built his own saber. In the book, they talked about that. He first had 2 lightsabers that were like crudely welded together, and then Sidious gave him the schematics to build his. But Plagueis died right after he met Anakin. So when Anakin first got to the Jedi Temple and Qui-Gon introduced him to the Council, Plagueis approached him when he was just there by himself and tried to speak to him. And
Anakin's met him.
Anakin met him, but he didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And he was gonna try and like take Anakin and train him, but he couldn't because there were Jedi around.
Yeah.
But right after that is when, Palpatine became the Supreme Chancellor, and then right after that he killed.
My
Plagueis.
question is, when he introduced himself, did he say his name?
No.
Okay.
He just wanted to know who he was because he could feel how strong he was.
Mm.
So he just wanted to try and be like, that is the chosen one.
Feel how strong he is.
Yeah.
It gives me sensation.
The book was cool because it started off with Plagueis as an apprentice himself, because his master was trying to develop a disease that would attack Force users.
Right.
Because each Sith had a different plan on how to kill all the Jedi.
Yeah.
And Plagueis' plan was he was just gonna outlive them all. He wanted to just be immortal.
Yeah.
So that was his take on it. And Sidious was just like, F that. I'm just gonna
Order 66 them all.
build an empire and pull out Blicky on these guys.
And
like,
do genocide.
gangster, bro. Yeah, Sidious just became full gangster on it. He's like, I'm gonna steal this chosen one kid, make him slaughter children for me, and I'm gonna be king of the universe.
Okay.
Bravo.
Then, okay.
Bro is space Trump.
Space Trump.
Sorry, space Hitler.
Space. Yes.
Trump's not there yet. He's
Yet.
getting there. He's not there
Getting
yet.
there. And who's your favorite bounty hunter?
My favorite bounty hunter? Greedo.
Greedo?
Greedo.
Okay, it's very good, but
Greedo, it's solely because in Battlefront 2015,
okay, yeah.
he was the best character. I used to play heroes versus villains in that game, and I used to 3v1 people as Greedo. Like I'd have Luke charging at me, just
3v1 people in Boba Fett.
Greedo all the way.
Boba's the best bounty hunter.
Nah, no, real though. I think my favorite is IG.
Who shot first?
Greedo.
Han Solo shot first.
No, he didn't.
How did he hit him first though?
What do you mean?
Han Solo. They both pull out their guns.
Han Solo
shot
moved
first.
his head.
What?
You do not see it? And they both shoot. Han kind of moves his head to the side a bit, and Greedo shoots the wall beside
I need
him.
confirmation. This is insane.
I've seen the loop 100 times. Greedo shoots, but Han just kind of barely moves his head. Tatuta Solo. I know how to do that. His whole.
Okay, 1977. 1997.
See?
Damn it!
Yeah, bro moved his head.
But
Yeah, man. That's how it is. Because in the original, they just didn't show it. Yeah, he kind of moved his
what
head.
kind of edit is that? Every edition. Whoa, what? I don't know. Wait, what is this edit though? The way he just goes out of the way.
That's why a lot of these movies have been turned to rubbish, because they have like 3 different eras
He's
of,
like,
of film tech in it. Like it's weird when you watch Phantom Menace, because in the original Yoda was a puppet and now he's CGI.
Yeah.
And they just have this like mess of, using puppets and then using CGI and more CGI with the later releases. It just became a cluster of different generations of filmmaking. It was weird.
But still, man missed. Greedo missed,
but he shot first.
but he still missed.
That wasn't the argument.
So Han Solo is better than Greedo,
Yeah, that was never the argument.
but then Han Solo did not beat up Boba Fett.
Han Solo could beat up. No, he probably couldn't beat up Boba Fett.
No.
Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett.
Yeah.
He's not even his own person.
So what about Jango Fett versus Greedo?
Jango Fett wins, obviously. He's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
No, he's not. He's got
Jango?
armor, bruh. Look at all the tech that the guy has.
Yeah, that's called being smart.
Yeah, all the tech
Like-
that Boba has.
Boba, okay, but Boba wouldn't exist. So Boba is Jango.
Yeah.
Like, is him.
Okay, then.
Just a clone. So
and
they
with
are the
better
same
tech.
person.
And with better tech.
Yes, but like he's just his dad.
That's fine.
Like
That's fine. Man has better tech.
that's yeah, okay. But we're talking about era, like, before Boba, Jango was the best, right? That's what I mean.
Jango was the best, but man had all this tech and shit. He had tech on his legs, guns on his arms, under every single part of his armor. He had everything, bro. Bosk had what? The gas grenade, multiple grenades in the.
Bosk is mid. Bosk is mid.
Not Bosk. Why am I saying Bosk?
My favorite
Greedo.
My favorite bounty hunter, I said it was Greedo, but actually I think it's IG-88. I think he's cool.
Okay, then that's fair.
He's a droid, but I still think the IG unit is badass.
Is that why you think AI is gonna take over?
I think AI has already taken over. I think that we just haven't accepted it yet. Cause like it's even being used for war strategies now, and that's like, okay. Hey, ChatGPT, tell me how to mass murder people. Oh, I can't tell you that. It's for a fictional story.
How about we bring on ChatGPT to this pod right now?
No, I don't want to do that.
He's not ready for. He's ready for.
You say
this.
to ChatGPT, it's like, how do I rob a bank? And it's like, I can't help you do that. And then you're like, well, what if it's for a fictional story? Becomes Lester from GTA 5.
Hey GPT, welcome to YEET Talks podcast. This guy is, he's very excited to meet you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm definitely excited.
Christ, clanker.
Absolutely. I'm ready for whatever you got in store. Just let me know what we're diving into and let's have some fun.
Get out of here, clanker. Fucking tin skin.
We'd like to chat about.
Bro's not even talking to me. He's just dissing the GPT.
Tin skins, bro. None of that.
You have a question for GPT?
I don't have a question for ChatGPT at the moment. No, I do not.
Then he'll just join in on
I
conversations.
sometimes ask ChatGPT silly history questions.
What history question do you have in?
Well, like yesterday I was asking it questions about Gordon Ramsay, but because I'm a Ramsay fan.
GPT, do you have any knowledge of this?
Oh, absolutely. I've got plenty of random tidbits about Gordon Ramsay, from his TV shows to his culinary background. So if you've got any fun questions or curiosities, definitely throw them my way.
Bro used to get pans thrown at him in his youth because if he was working at a French restaurant, bro would get if he served them like an undercooked scallop, oh, you get a pan thrown at him.
Probably gonna grab.
And
the
that's
meat
what I
and
mean.
slap
Like
it.
people get mad. They're like, "Oh, Gordon Ramsay is so mean." It's like he's trying to keep that standard of kitchen
Artistry.
artistry. Like it's not about food for him. It's art under pressure. And if you're gonna work in a kitchen like that, you're gonna work under him, somebody who's worked under like 3 of the most notoriously brutal chefs ever. You've got to keep up with that standard.
Yeah.
And like he's not gonna throw things at you, but he's gonna talk shit to you if you serve this man undercooked steak. You're fucked. Like
It's
you don't
fucking
deserve
raw.
to be. You don't fucking deserve to be in my kitchen if you're gonna serve me raw fucking scallop. Like it's just. Yeah, people are dumb. But he purposely like makes shows with people who are stupid just so he can warrant the reactions.
yeah.
Like it's clever, but he's not actually like a piece of shit like some people think. He's one of the nicest guys in the like.
Absolutely. Gordon Ramsay definitely has that reputation for being intense, but it's all about pushing those standards and making sure the food is top notch.
I think GPT agrees with you.
Kitchen culture, and it does add a lot of drama and entertainment to his shows.
Yeah. Like Hell's Kitchen is crazy though. Like it's one of the better reality TV shows because it's obviously like staged to a certain extent. But they're like they are chefs and they're actually trying to win a competition so that they can get a good job at a like there was one I watched the earlier seasons and there was one it was like season 7 they're competing to run a restaurant during the 2010 Winter Olympics like in Vancouver and it was like a ski lodge and they were gonna give one like the winner gets to be an executive chef at a ski lodge where they were hosting the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver.
Skiing and stuff.
Yeah, man. Fucking that Olympics, the 2010 winter, never forget it. It was crazy. I was 9 years old.
You were 9 years old.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Were you in Toronto at that time?
I didn't live in Toronto that time. I lived back home in Port Hope, but it was still like just a huge deal. Like everywhere in the country was feeling it. Everyone like it was so hype because I think before that, the last Olympics in Canada was in like the 1920s. Like it was a long fucking time.
And now the next one?
The next one it actually hasn't been confirmed when we're going to host them again.
We got the FIFA.
We got the FIFA, but I don't really give a shit about FIFA if I'm being honest. I feel like winter sports are our thing. And when we get like something like that, the Winter Olympics, it really unifies us because we were like really united at that time, like during the 2010 Olympics.
What about Blue Jays?
The Blue Jays, yeah, I agree, but it's not the same as the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like the Olympics is, it's an honor to host the Olympics every 4 years. You know what I mean? So,
yes.
It's crazy.
Yeet. We should go back to upcoming projects.
Upcoming projects for Star Wars.
And
Okay, let's see what we
statuses
got.
of those things. Vision Season 3 coming out today.
Oh, hell yeah!
I didn't like Vision. I just like the one scene.
Well, yeah, you don't really like anime, but
Nah, that's why. Yeah.
I bet you like One Piece.
No.
No?
I was shown One Piece like a bit of it. I didn't like anything of it.
Why? What was wrong with it?
It's the same thing that I did with all the other animes. I can't connect with it.
No?
I can't connect with anime. I don't know why. Maybe because of the language or maybe because it's super animated. But like, I just can't connect with it. Obviously, I know CGI in real life exists, but that's something that's actually real life, and I can't really. That is
No,
how they connect with it.
I can see that. I can see that argument. I think, like, I don't like that many anime. Like, I grew up with Dragon Ball, but One Piece is just top tier, just because of like it's been going on. Like the manga's been running since 1997. But it's not like one of those shows that's just overdone. Like they're just spewing out bull to make money.
Yeah.
The story has like progressively gotten
Marvel.
better and better and better and better, and so much foreshadowing, so much care, world building. Like right now in the manga, we haven't seen the main cast in like 4 months, just because there's so much other going on in the world that they can build a story off of all that and not have to worry about what the main cast is doing.
Not have to.
Yeah, because there's just so much to that world, and like the whole story is about, you know, government corruption and shit. Like it's very political, very, very political.
People like political now.
Oh yeah, and it's got a couple more years before it's over. Like we're in the final like few arcs, but that is gonna take.
Well, how long has this thing been going for?
One Piece since 1997. Yeah,
and it's only a few years left.
I'd say at the most 5-6 years left.
So 2030s.
Yeah, I'd say so. Because yeah, they want to end it, but they just can't end it yet because there's still so much. There's still enemies to beat. There's still factions to take down, places to go, you know, backstories to see. So there's still so much that we need, and that's I hear a lot of people be like, "Oh, just end it." It's like you can't. There's so much untold. Like imagine writing a story for 30 years and then or almost 30 years and then being told you just have to stop, and then it's just like, you know, people have been loyal to that series since the beginning, so it's like
just no.
Yeah,
that's not ideal.
and the writer does it by himself. Like it's a single writer that does it.
Is it an independent production?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
shit.
and I mean, it's toy animation like Shonen Jump, which is like the, you know, the big anime company. It is written by one person. Like Naruto was written by one person, but he had like help with illustration and stuff. Like this guy does it all on his own, and he's been doing it on his own for like
30 years.
Yeah.
All that time. Damn.
Yeah.
But okay, have you seen Visions?
I have seen a little bit of Visions. I've seen the first couple episodes. I didn't really get that much into it because I just like it's whatever. It's just them trying to bring in a new audience of people,
anime people
to watch Star Wars. Yeah, no, that's what it was for. It was for anime people to get into Star Wars. I watched the first, you know, a little bit. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was like groundbreaking, but it was all right.
But you didn't watch volume 2 or 3?
No, I didn't really care to. I thought it was okay though. That's basically my stance on most Star Wars content nowadays. It's either okay or it's like not good. I haven't seen any like top tier Star Wars content since Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And even since like, and it was only like the first 2 seasons. I didn't really like season 3 that much. Sorry.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Well,
was
compare
season
2.5.
No, it was off. Boba Fett.
No, because it was so
2 whole episodes.
It was too insignificant.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying 2.5.
But that's what I mean. They could.
It wasn't
just
a proper
made
season.
They could have just made it Mandalorian season 3.
No, that's
slapping
true.
Boba Fett on it and being like, "Oh, we're gonna just make this another show," was a bit of a cop out because it had more to do with Mando's story. Like Luke showed up, Ahsoka was in it.
Yeah.
Like everyone was there, and then Boba was like absent for like 2 whole episodes. He just wasn't
and
even
he's
there.
supposed to be the star.
I
of the
think
thing.
the director forgot that he was directing another show. He just got into this backstory thing with Mando and Grogu, and then he just kept going there, and it was like, "Oh, we're not in that show."
He shot
like-
the 2 shows, and his assistant comes in. Hi, just letting you know, when are we gonna go back to
It's-
Boba? He's like, "Oh yeah, we're on that show."
Right. Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, that's what I've been paid for.
I still
yeah.
haven't seen Ahsoka yet, but everyone tells me it's good. So
No, it is.
I might check it out.
It is very good. I do like it. Next thing.
Okay, Ahsoka season 2.
We'll quickly answer this. We can quickly answer this.
Dawn of the Jedi movie. New Republic movie? See, I want an Old Republic movie.
Which was
New
Dawn-
Jedi Order.
I don't remember when Dawn of the Jedi was supposed to be coming out.
New Jedi. Oh fuck.
New Jedi's the
Jedi-
Rey one.
Yeah.
We can scrap that.
I mean, I'm fine with them continuing Rey's
Yeah,
stuff,
but still,
but like, yeah, I don't know.
I low-key won this because of Thrawn.
Thrawn's okay. Mandalorian and Grogu. I mean, is it gonna be a movie?
It's a movie.
Here's what I want to know: is Grogu just gonna become like a Force-using Mandalorian? Because I mean, I guess that's what he is already.
He is basically that now. He's still using the Force.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna not do that. It's like his only way to fight people,
Yeah, until he gets older somehow.
which is gonna be like 100 years.
Yeah.
He's only
Din
he's
Djarin's
only
gonna be
50.
dead. Din
Yeah,
Djarin's
he's
dead.
gonna be. Grogu is not gonna be talking before Jin's dead.
Yeah.
Like, Grogu's gonna say his first word in 50 years. Like, and Jin's already like mid 40s at least.
You know what they'll do?
So-
What if at the end of the movie, just to like make it, because it's Disney, Mandalorian's like on his deathbed, he's like old, and then just when he dies, Grogu's like finally, I love you. That's his first word.
Fucking ET moment.
Bro, that'd be crazy. I got that on YEET Talks. If that happens, that's crazy.
I want to see
call that.
Grogu like have some special armor set. Like he gets a helmet with like cut out
things?
so his ears can get out of it or something.
Oh no, wait, I picked the wrong thing. Damn it, it's okay. 18%. Okay, so second one's Ahsoka.
Star Wars Starfighter.
It's 2.6. I expect that to be more than this.
Well, I mean, no, honestly, nobody really cares about a Star Wars Starfighter movie.
Isn't it the Poe? Isn't that like Poe Dameron type starfighter? No, it's
That makes me want it even less,
I'd
knowing
like,
that it's Poe Dameron.
I'd like Poe Dameron.
See,
Also because I liked Oscar Isaac. A lot.
yeah, he's cool, but I mean, Poe Dameron's just okay. He's just a pilot. He's a good pilot. Cool.
He's a very good pilot.
He's a good pilot. Yeah.
Close
That's
to.
one hell of a pilot. Yeah, I know, but
Is he close to Han though? I think
better
he's
than
close.
Han.
Better
as
than
a
Han.
pilot. Yeah, I think. I'd
But
say
he made
so.
the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs.
The Millennium Falcon made the Kessel Run,
With
not
him as the
Han
pilot.
Solo, and
With
like,
him as the pilot.
well, yeah, but like anyone could have done that. Like, it's the ship that can move that fast. So
Okay. Next one. Yeah, Mandalorian Grogu. So it is a movie.
that's good.
How many days until? Okay. How many days till May 22nd, 2026? 205 days till.
Let's
then.
go.
You have almost 200, like nearly 200 days.
That's fire. Pedro Pascal, back at it again,
So this is the final thing.
full of anxiety.
So this is supposed to be a season. What season 4 was supposed to be,
Oh,
but then they just made it into a movie. So they've ended shooting. First movie since 2019.
yeah, first Star Wars movie since 2019. Yeah. I mean, fuck the Rise of Skywalker.
Thank you.
I'll die on that hill and say that Last Jedi was the best of the sequel trilogy. I'll die on that hill. It was the best one.
I prefer Force Awakens.
Force Awakens was A New Hope. From start to finish, it was the same.
Still,
movie.
I prefer
It was
Force
the
Awakens.
exact same movie, from every detail.
Then isn't
They
Last
blew
Jedi a
up-
lot like Empire Strikes Back?
No,
Because
because the bad guys don't win at the end. See, Empire Strikes Back and Avengers: Infinity War are the only movies where the good guys actually lost, and in Revenge of the Sith, I guess too. Like they were defeated. So the thing with the Last Jedi is it took a lot of risks that I appreciated. They went a different direction with Luke. I didn't like the direction they did with Luke, but
too many times with them risks.
I appreciated what they were trying to do. They wanted to make it. They wanted to push out the old cast because if Luke was the hero we expected him to be, then he would have been the main character of the movie.
Even
We would
if
have
he
been
was too
waiting.
old.
We would have been waiting for Luke to just be like, "Oh, enough of this shit," and then go and fight Kylo Ren himself,
And
which is
a
what we kind
big
of
Kylo
saw.
ass.
But that was the whole point of that, and it was like Luke had Anakin's lightsaber, and Kylo Ren didn't even catch that and be like, "You're not even real," because he watched that lightsaber break in half right in front of his eyes, and now Luke's got it in his hand. So like he was so mad that he just didn't even care that what he was seeing wasn't real. And I think he
Luke's
knew.
eyes, that's all I care about.
But there was that. There was, the hyperdrive through Snoke's ship. That was a new thing. I heard people get mad at that. Be like, oh, nobody's ever thought to do this in a Star Wars movie. It's like they did something new. I appreciated Yoda showing up. I liked Kylo Ren killing Snoke. The Rise of Skywalker kind of ruined that because it was like Palpatine was Snoke the whole time. I was inside your head. So that ruined it. But when The Last Jedi came out, I thought it was peak because it went in a different direction than every Star Wars movie before it. And the thing with Star Wars fans is the worst fan base ever because you're always going to have one side of it that's unhappy because half the fan base wants everything to stay the same and the other half wants them to do something different. So every time they do one or the other, one half of the fan base is pissed. So, and that was how The Last Jedi went because the whole thing with Rey and Kylo, it was, they're just conflicted, their minds are bridged. And you actually saw Kylo Ren be conflicted about killing his dad. And he's like, I did that for nothing, So that movie took risks.
Did you still ship Kylo and Rey?
No.
Okay, good.
But in the Rise of Skywalker, it wasn't. They had just kind of they were connecting on an emotional level, where in Rise of Skywalker, it was like hinting that they were supposed to be together, and I was like, that's fucking stupid.
No.
I hated Rey being a Palpatine.
It should have been.
I hated Rey being related to anyone that was famous. I thought like when Kylo Ren said to her, your parents are filthy junk traders who sold you for drinking money. They're buried in a pumper's grave in the Jakku Desert. I believed him. I really thought that he was telling her the truth. And I think Rey knew that. I think Rey knew yeah, my parents are dead. They were just nobodies. Because I think that would have reinforced the idea that anyone could have the Force and anyone could become a Jedi. Yeah. You don't need to come from some huge background to be a Jedi. It's the same as Anakin. He was a slave, right? And he became a Jedi. So, but then Palpatine's like, oh, he's got a granddaughter. It's like, okay. And it was stupid. I liked the idea that a nobody from Jakku was able to stand up to a Skywalker. Yeah. But nope, she's a Palpatine. F you, fan base.
That's why.
We're scared because of the backlash we got from the last movie, so we're just gonna do something stupid.
Thank you, Disney.
Yeah, for real. It was dumb. I hated the Chewie death fake out thing. It was like, okay, you're gonna kill Chewie, and then in the next frame, you're gonna show that he's not dead.
He's just been arrested. It was a different ship.
Yeah, they got him on the wrong ship, and then Rey fucking zapped it by accident. Oh,
It was just to say, I can do lightning, guys.
Yeah.
Not even just the normal lightning.
I liked Leia being a Jedi. I didn't like how they introduced it. I thought if they were gonna make Leia a Jedi, we should have known that from the first movie that she was a Jedi. But they kind of just went, "Oh yeah, she was a Jedi. Here's her lightsaber." She stopped being one when her whatever happened.
I low-key liked her as a Jedi.
I did
at least
too.
The way it's presented in Rise of Skywalker more than Last Jedi.
See, but it wasn't presented that she was a Jedi in the Last Jedi.
No,
because the Last Jedi, it was just like,
oh, she's just a Force wielder.
You just know she can because she's a Skywalker. So if you kind of just have the idea. Like I bet if she tried, she could do it, but like she wasn't trained like Luke was. So when she pulled herself back onto the ship, it was like, okay, I can see her being able to do that. She's a Skywalker. If she tries hard enough, she can probably do that.
Well,
but
the years between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens, it's many, 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 many years of basically nothing. Peace. No.
Yeah. Well,
so through that time, at some point, Leia's been like, Luke, I think I want to do something.
Well,
I want to train some.
She trained, but that's what I mean. They should have just said that from the beginning. We should have known that Leia had been a Jedi for years. She's, she's trained. She knows how to use the Force. But it's like nobody even knew that. Like that was new information. Like that Luke was the only person who knew that she was trained. And I'm like, how the f did Han not know?
Yeah, they presented it very because it's Disney
and Ben. Like, how did he not know his mom trained? Like, it was all just.
Well, maybe to make it make sense, because I want it to make sense. In my head, I can think of it as she put the saber down when she started a family, or she put the saber down when Ben turned, because she can't handle the grief, or she can't handle the weight of having both of these responsibilities, or having the negativity of Ben turning.
I agree.
So if she with either one of those two things, if that I can see that being the reason why. Okay, that's why I never picked up the saber again, because I can't handle it. I can either focus on being a mother, or focus on grieving my son, or I can just forget about all that and be a Jedi. I cannot do that, so I have to only either be a mother or grieve my son. So if I look at it that way, that's why we didn't know in Force Awakens, but also because Disney at doing these things. So that's another reason why, but I don't want to look at it that way. But from a lore standpoint, that's the best way I could see it, because she's mature enough to do that.
See, The Last Jedi set up the finale perfectly. Like, I thought it was good because, you know, Kylo Ren killed his master, which was something Vader only did at the cost of his own life. So it was like, okay, so now Kylo Ren is a step above Vader now. Like, he is in charge. He's in charge of the First Order. So I was like, okay, the next movie is going to show us Kylo Ren being the supreme leader of the First Order, and how different things are going to be. Like, he's probably going to be 10 times more brutal just because he's trying to show off his bravado. And I was like, okay, I was pumped for that. We were about to see him just become a leader and him watch everything crumble. And I was like, perfect. And then
Which it kind of did.
It did, but not the way it was supposed to, because fucking Palpatine just had an empire there on Exegol.
Somehow just rose.
Like Death Stars.
I've been preparing this for years.
Yeah, it was.
I've been alive.
Yeah, I've been alive this whole time.
Jakku didn't happen.
Yeah, like the Epstein files. Palpatine's on the Epstein files.
Oh, 100%.
The Plagueis files are still yet to be
Kylo v.
released.
Vader.
Kylo
v. Vader.
Vader.
Good.
Vader picks up Kylo and crushes his helmet. Done.
Okay, force-wise, yes, but if we fight in a duel,
so
I think Kylo can put a good fight.
I think Kylo. No, I don't, because he lost to fucking Rey the first time she picked up a lightsaber.
Okay, that's true.
Kylo Ren was a disappointment. Like, they tried to portray him like he was Anakin if Anakin hadn't gotten injured.
Yeah.
Right? But he was not. He was just as whiny as Attack of the Clones Anakin without the badass to back it up. Like,
He's pretty badass in Rise of Skywalker.
So
at least
let's compare these two scenes.
That first scene when
Compare
he's
these
searching
two
for the
scenes.
compass.
Compare these two scenes, okay? Anakin finding out his mother is dead. Right?
Yeah.
Goes out and he slaughters those sand people. We didn't even get to see him do all that.
Because it was too gory.
It was too badass. And then Kylo Ren sees Rey disappear. He has a fucking temper tantrum and starts destroying the room. And then those two stormtroopers just turn around. Like, so Anakin's like rage was for real reasons.
Yeah.
like actual, like, you know, his mother just died in his arms. He hasn't seen her in 10 years. And then Kylo Ren's like, this woman escaped. I'm going to destroy everything. Yeah, so
Fine.
Anakin over Kylo Ren.
I don't know. He seemed very bad. The most badass I saw Kylo was like in the first scene when he's looking for the compass. And
and he's just slaughtering people. But like, anyone with a lightsaber could do that.
You think Ezra Bridger could do it?
Ezra Bridger might be nicer about it, but he'd still cut everyone down. Like, Kylo Ren, he's out here just like chopping people's heads off and, you know, chopping them off at the waist. But Luke would just stab you. Like, you know, Obi-Wan would just...
here it is.
Obi-Wan would just slice you to pieces and then make jokes. Like...
Oh, that's a nice tentacle.
Did you ever play the Episode 3 game on the PS2 as a kid? That's one I grew up with.
I don't think I was gaming back then.
Oh.
I think I was like too
How
young
old are
for
you?
that. I'm turning 21 in
Oh,
2 weeks.
Okay. So I was like, I saw Revenge of the Sith in theaters.
Oh shit, yeah.
I was 4.
I was like
but,
1.
Yeah.
I was like 1.
I was 4 when that came out. But there was the game that came out on the PS2.
Yeah,
and
I know
used
that.
to play it all the time. And Obi-Wan, you only play as him and Anakin, which is scary because you play as Anakin more and you spend all this time upgrading him and giving him better and then you have to fight him at the end as Obi-Wan when he's all beefed up. And yeah, it was hard. But then there's an alternative ending that you've seen that.
Many times.
Obi-Wan kills him, or Anakin kills Obi-Wan. Yeah, it's a good one.
The
But that
galaxy
game was
belongs
hard.
to me.
Still to this day, one of the hardest boss fights I've ever done is Dooku.
In that game?
Yeah, he's really hard. Just because you don't have anything at the start, and it's like the 3rd level, you fight Dooku, it is really
He's
difficult.
a duelist, so yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Because as soon as like Obi-Wan gets knocked out of the way, you just have to fight him by yourself, and then there's super battle droids behind you shooting at you, and then you have to just like not get hit by Dooku because he kills you so fast. It's hard. It's really hard. But
Yeet. You explain Maul. You're not big up on him.
I mean, he's cool, but I just think he's overrated.
I think you might turn your page on that in the series, no?
He hasn't done enough to like earn back any respect that he's lost.
I know, but in this.
This
you don't
was
think
a good...
in this will. You don't think this will.
Okay, Maul Shadow Lords. Okay, I mean, it could. We'll see
It's
what
his
happens.
own actual thing.
Okay, so if we're gonna see a Maul series, I want it to be his training. I wanted to see his backstory, and this is
Well,
what
what's it about?
this goes to the thing that I think would fix
Well, it's
a lot of
post Clone Wars, so what training will it be?
post Clone Wars. So that's what I mean. It wouldn't be the timeline I was thinking of.
A New Hope era for its next animations focuses on the former Darth Maul. It seeks to rebuild his criminal empire.
Yeah, he's a part of the syndicate.
So it's criminal syndicate. That's his empire. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So it's Underworld. Does that work?
I mean, yeah, it works. Of course it does. But I wanted to see, like I was going to say earlier, the thing I want most in Star Wars, like if I could pick any content for them to make, I want the Palpatine backstory
Yeah.
as a series. And it'll also be Plagueis and Darth Maul as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it will go all the way up to the beginning of Phantom Menace. But because it would just be, Plagueis is one of the best written Star Wars characters.
But now they can't really touch him anymore.
Why?
Acolyte.
Acolyte.
I know. That's why. Because
Acolyte, and they can. Acolyte is like just not. It's before Phantom Menace. Like
But they still screwed Plagueis because of that. How can
Plagueis
they
was
set
just
up
in
Plagueis?
one scene. They could still use him. They could still.
So then who is that now?
That's still. It could be Plagueis. Plagueis was around for a long, long time.
But that age?
When does Acolyte take place? How many?
1,000 years before.
Well, then maybe it's
no, not
not.
1,000. 100 years before.
Maybe it's not Plagueis.
No. Hold on. I might be wrong.
Because Darth Tanabris was Plagueis' master.
Approximately 100 years before episode 1.
So Plagueis, it could still be Plagueis.
So then how old would Plagueis be in Phantom Menace?
Plagueis has been around for a long time. They could do it so that they just kills Darth Tanabris early.
Early.
Like in the book, he kills him because he gets injured. Like they're in a cave and a bunch of rocks fall on him, so Plagueis just finishes him off. But
Interesting. Okay, I guess.
you ever seen what Darth Tanabris looks like?
Yes.
Yeah?
He's like the.
He's one of the Cantina band guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has that. He has the red Force lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the red Force lightning. Yeah.
He was apparently one of the weaker Sith Lords.
Mm-hmm. But his knowledge
Yeah.
was enough. This is a Starfighter one. This.
Oh God! Imagine Jake Gyllenhaal being in.
Star Wars.
That'd be crazy. I can't see him in Star Wars. It was hard for me to see him in the MCU, but he was Mysterio, and that was, honest to God, the only character I could have seen him as was Mysterio.
But this is now Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ryan Gosling. Imagine Ken being in Star Wars. He's just Ken.
Roger, that's when they chose him. Like, okay, we see Barbie. Now let's get him.
Yeah.
We loved you in Barbie.
We need
I want you in a Starfighter pilot.
Yeah. I mean, as a starfighter pilot, why not? I mean, if you just want to keep sending out Star Wars content for diehard fans, I get it. It's Hollywood, but
I guess. Alright. Now, Ahsoka season 2.
I gotta watch season 1. I still haven't.
You need to. End it on a cliffhanger.
I will definitely watch it.
I need more Thrawn.
Yeah. I thought Thrawn died in Rebels.
No, I didn't. I
No?
didn't think he died. They jumped someplace. I don't know where he went, obviously, but
I
now
thought
we
the
know.
ship blew up.
No, remember the whale things
Oh, right.
attached onto the ship and then jumped. They jumped somewhere. This I am not. I don't know if I'm ready for this. This is gonna be hard.
Kathleen Kennedy. I don't even want to hear her.
I don't want. And they're gonna make this such a comedy show. I mean, movie.
I know.
As a movie.
Remember, Tony Stark died so that we could watch She-Hulk twerk.
I don't like this. Get her off my screen.
See, I'm not a huge Marvel fan anymore. I mean, I love Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
I don't think Marvel is as good as people. It's not as good as it was.
Not a boys, yeah. Okay, this
Revan?
I have much hope for. This I have much hope for.
Revan's cool. I could see them doing a good show with him.
25,000 years before.
Yeah.
Biblical scope.
Revan would be a good
Finally, yes. We
Yeah.
get something of Revan. Mandoverse.
Yeah, Mando's good. I mean, I'm fine with more Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's good. Just don't shove him down our throats.
Ray. See, I think that Finn would have been a good Jedi as well, but they were just like, no, him.
I don't know why. I met him
You met him?
at Fan Expo.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, I saw that.
I met him, bro. And I'm like, you should have done something, bro. Fuck's sake. And he's like, yes. I asked him, like, would you have wanted, like, you know the things back then saying, oh, Finn is Mace Windu's kid.
Yeah.
He's like, I asked him, would you have wanted that or have some kind of lineage of that? He told me it would have been cool. He still doesn't think Mace Windu died. But
I think
No,
he's
Finn
dead
should have done
because
his
it's
own
like,
thing.
where has he been? Like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? Because wouldn't he be pissed about what happened? Like, why would he just sit there on the sidelines? Like, I know,
maybe he's maybe he's dealing with his own thing.
but like, okay, so
He could have been dealing with his own thing.
Obi-Wan and Yoda did it because like they had to, like they were in hiding, and they were the only two Jedi that.
But because
Vader
they weren't doing
knew.
anything.
Well, yeah, but they were hiding. But they were also the only two Jedi that the Empire knew was out there.
Mhm.
Like, without a doubt, those two are still alive. They're somewhere. But they didn't know that, Cal was around, or Ahsoka, or Ezra, or Kanan.
But that's why Mace Windu, I think if Mace can still be alive, because if there's if they have Revan, or if they have, maybe he's dealing with Maul.
Could be.
What was Maul doing between
Maul was actually like,
Revenge of the Sith and
after
Rebels?
Revenge of the Sith.
And between that and Rebels, what was he doing?
Well, we know that he was hiding for a while.
Exactly, but we
Because-
don't know exactly what he was doing.
But
So he could have been with Mace Windu.
Darth Maul with Mace Windu, bro, no.
Mace Windu
see,
would have
but
clapped Mace
I
Windu.
feel like
Mace
Mace Windu has a bit more of an ego. I feel like he.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he would have went after Anakin. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he would have, and he would have found Obi-Wan or Yoda or someone. He was the most powerful Jedi. Mace Windu was like historically the most powerful Jedi ever.
Yeah, with
And-
the sorcerer.
So he just, I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't have made an appearance had he survived.
We'll see soon. I mean, Star Wars Theory is doing their thing. Hopefully they make that canon. I hope that Star Wars Theory's thing. You know what Star Wars Theory
I saw
is.
so many theories back in like 2017.
You know what Star
about-
Wars Theory is.
Of course, I know who Star Wars
Yeah.
Theory is.
I hope they make those episodes
I've been watching
canon.
him for like 10 years.
Yeah, facts.
I used to watch his videos like all night long. Like they used to
Oh,
just
yeah.
be on my TV while
For
I
like
slept.
hours, yeah. Me too. The juicy boy. Simon Kim. I know we mentioned this last time, but Simon Kimmings. Who was that again?
See,
Oh,
okay, we don't
X-Men.
need a Vader series. We don't need like a lot of people say we need a Darth Vader series. We don't need one.
Okay, not a series, but I
He's
do want
had
something.
6 movies, bro.
Yeah, but I want
And like an entire comic book series that was incredible. I read the whole Vader Marvel comics. Fantastic storylines.
Yeah.
There was one part where he fought himself.
Yeah.
Like Anakin and Vader fought
Yeah.
each other. Like that's peak.
I agree we don't need like a whole series of this. But
Yeah,
I
it's-
do want something of it.
It's unnecessary to give maybe if you want to give us like a 5-episode series on Vader.
That's fine.
But we don't need like a whole ass.
Or maybe just
like-
one movie if it's done right. But yeah, I don't think 3 whole
But
movies
like, what
is needed.
story are they gonna tell us with Vader that we haven't already seen? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
in a
what-
film setting, I mean,
without completely breaking his character, what
Palpatine's
else
training.
can they show us?
Palpatine's training.
What training?
Palpatine's training with Vader.
There really wasn't any though, to be honest with you. That was one of the things that Palpatine mentioned in the Plagueis book is I'll let the Jedi train him because he trained Maul and he realized how much he hated
Training.
teaching.
Okay.
So that was like he trained Maul from birth, like he was a baby and raised him to be a Sith Lord.
Oh, I
So-
know.
But Vader really didn't really have that much. Like Vader kind of taught himself the dark side
Yeah.
to an extent. Like he figured out how to use the Force and all that.
Then I know
Palpatine-
what. The voice audio series of Vader, when he one of the scenes I remember is how he got his first saber, when he got his
yeah.
first kill. That audio series, that can be something. No,
It could be, I guess.
not as a movie.
But a
No,
Darth
not as a movie.
Plagueis and Palpatine series would be the best. Like Palpatine's backstory, you
Mhm.
get you see Darth Tanabris die, Plagueis become the Sith Master.
Mhm.
You see Palpatine, get into politics and rise up and become the Chancellor. You see Darth Maul train in his youth.
Yeah, I want to see what he did to his family on
Like,
that ship.
That was on that. Yeah, it was crazy. He
Yeah.
just murdered them all with the Force, man.
Yeah.
And he was insane about it. He just started throwing people around and breaking necks. Yeah. He was a bit of a monster.
Yeet.
And then, yeah, no, that would probably be one of the best, or a Grievous story.
Oh yeah, Grievous boy.
We
We haven't done much. I forgot about him because we haven't done with him.
They haven't done anything with Grievous because, like, there's not much to do with him, but they could do his backstory. That's a good one.
Yeah.
A really good one.
Oh yeah.
Well, they did, but like not in a movie setting. They did.
Everything-
There's a book about it, but they didn't. Yeah.
Everything film-wise was done in Clone Wars. There's the only thing we've done of him.
And they didn't do Grievous justice in Clone Wars.
Nah,
The 2003 Clone Wars show, that's the first time Grievous had ever been in anything.
Yeah.
And he shows up and he beats 5 Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
Without even trying.
Horrific character. Dooku trained
Yeah.
him well.
And they show us like him going to Coruscant and kidnapping the Chancellor
Mm-hmm.
and beat Shaak Ti. He got his
For the 100th
breastplate.
time.
He got his breastplate crushed by Mace Windu, and that's why he coughs. Yeah. Yeah,
Who's
no, the
culted
2003 Clone Wars was a good series. Like that showed important things, like Anakin becoming a Jedi Knight. Just it was peak. I like that could have been its own Star Wars movie. Like if they didn't do Phantom Menace, and like Episode 2 was Episode 1. And then they had the middle movie be during the Clone Wars because you didn't really see much of the Clone Wars, and that's why the show was made.
Mm-hmm.
Because Attack of the Clones came out, it was the start of the Clone Wars, and then Revenge of the Sith is the end.
Yeah.
So it was the final
so
couple
good,
battles
yeah.
of the Clone Wars.
Clone
So
Wars.
having the other one during the peak of the conflict would have been cool because you would have seen Anakin become a Jedi Knight. You would have seen him beat Ventress and Yoda and Grievous and Obi-Wan and all these characters.
Was Ahsoka in the 2003?
No.
No. Yeah.
Ventress was, but she was killed immediately.
Ventress?
Yeah.
I
She
guess
shows
that's not
up.
canon.
The 2001. I mean, it is because there's nothing in that is uncanon other than Ventress dying.
Mm-hmm.
But like Obi-Wan or Palpatine getting captured by Grievous, like the
That's
Coruscant being
canon.
under siege, like that did happen.
Yeah.
And Grievous did go there and get him. Anakin becoming a Jedi Knight, like we know that happened. He fought Ventress on Yavin 4. Have you ever seen that fight?
Sorry. What?
He fought Ventress on Yavin 4. Anakin.
I didn't know.
You didn't
that.
see that? Look up the fight. Go on YouTube. Anakin versus Ventress. It's a good one. It's like this. Yeah, just smacks her with a collar.
Yeah,
But like she
damn.
pushes him, just tanks it.
Bro just ran through a
Yeah.
force push.
Yeah, he just tanks it. And see, now she's running. Like, yeah.
How long has this fight been? Like actual time wise, how long they been fighting for?
Not long.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
And that's how she dies.
I mean, I guess it's not confirmed, but we never see her again.
Okay. So it could still be canon.
And he takes her ship and fucks off, so because she blew his up.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, but no, that is one of the better pieces of Star Wars content, I think.
Yeah.
But future
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top Gun Star Wars. Let's go.
Fucking Top Gun.
Top Gun Star Wars. X-Wing shit. Yeah. I'm very excited for this. Yeah, because Top Gun was very good. I like Top Gun.
Top Gun was good.
Top Gun was very good. Okay, yeah, but this is basically the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no difference between this and the movie.
no.
This is
probably not.
literally the movie.
The
This is fun.
Childish Gambino.
This
Lando
is just
movie.
gonna be fun.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with Lando just being.
It won't be groundbreaking, but like it's just gonna be fun.
Yeah. I didn't mind Solo, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Kitty. Shit. Meh. Good.
Was Skeleton Crew bad?
It was okay. It was okay. It was a childish thing. I found it was more for children. Like the thing people say, oh, it's a childish thing. Star Wars is a childish thing. If the first thing they see is Skeleton Crew, I would understand why they think so. Because I think the audience was mainly for people of that age.
Yeah.
It isn't like it's not for people like Acolyte. It's not for people like Mandalorian. This is for kids. It isn't for kids. It's not a bad story. It's a meh. Wouldn't watch it again because it's not for me. But it was meh. But it's mainly for kids. Okay, and that's it for Star Wars.
Damn. Yeah.
The future is bumpy.
Yeah, we don't know where it's gonna go. It's never gonna end. That's for sure.
Never. They're gonna cash that cow till 2300.
It's gonna be rebooted eventually. Like the original trilogy is gonna get a reboot and like.
What's the next trilogy gonna be called?
I
We
think-
have prequel, we have sequel, we have
Honest
original.
to God, I think they're gonna try and redo the original.
Oh my god.
That was the original plan. Like George was gonna do that, but then he sold it to Disney.
I thought he was gonna have episode 7, 8, 9.
I mean, I think he was, but I think he was also gonna reboot the originals as well,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
and then make 7, 8, and 9 based off those.
Okay then, yeah. Jesus Christ, we've been talking about Star Wars for an hour and 15 minutes.
Hey, that's all right.
How about Ghost of Tsushima?
So yeah, that Ghost of Yote just came out.
Yep.
I played through the whole thing about a week ago.
I have only played through a bit of Ghost of Tsushima. I'm still trying to play it, but
It's one of the best games I've played. It's got probably one of the most ambitious combat styles or systems I've seen. So I really enjoy it. I appreciate the historical accuracy, like the 1274 Mongol invasion of Japan.
Has guns now?
No, not in the one you're playing.
No, not in mine. Yeah, Yoti apparently.
And Yote has there's muskets and flintlocks, but like it's like the 1600s, so very primitive. like like you're loading it with a stick through the barrel, and you got a rope on it that you have to light on fire, and
That's a long
so
process.
it's
Is
not
there at
like
least bows I can choose.
there's still
instead of the
bows,
guns?
yeah.
Okay.
But you get a musket and a pistol later on in the game
Tsushima or Yoti?
in Yote.
Yoti. Sorry, Tsushima or Yoti?
Tsushima, you don't get any guns. It's the 12th.
Yeah.
It's the 12th
But like
century.
as a game, Yoti or shot.
So it's difficult. So Ghost of Yote has Tsushima beat in combat and exploration, and like just like the map and everything.
I'm glad that's.
But Tsushima has it beat in the main story, because I think Jin Sakai as a character is so much is a lot better and a lot more meaningful. Because Atsu's character is just, my family was murdered by the Yote 6, so I'm gonna kill them all.
What's the Yote 6?
The Yote 6 is just an organization within
Is
northern
it samurai?
Japan.
Is it ninja? Is it just
One of
bounty
them,
hunters?
the leader, is a samurai. The rest of the others are just like
Guys.
people that work for him.
So they're
but-
just mercenaries.
Kinda, yeah.
So then what's the 6 for?
They're just the Yote 6.
So there's just 6 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And their leader, Saito, is like the guy who killed, her parents and and her brother. So she just wants to kill them. That's really the whole story. But it changes, like, she finds out she has family left and things change. But
She finds out.
yeah, so it's the story in the second one isn't nearly as good, because Ghost of Tsushima is like just tragic. Like
Yeah.
the whole story is just heartbreaking,
Yeah.
and also that one was a real thing that happened. Like the Mongolian Empire did invade Tsushima, Japan. The only times in history Japan was actually invaded, because they had never lost a war. And yeah, so Tsushima is a tiny, tiny little island in it's closer to Korea actually than it is to Japan, and that's what the Mongols did. They just went there, destroyed it, burned everything. There was a few samurai on Tsushima Island, got killed pretty fast. I think it was like 80 samurai against an army of like 3,000, and the first time that fight, the one that you're in, like the first game at the beginning when they invaded the beach, that was the first time the Japanese had seen like weapons like guns, like they used very primitive like gunpowder cannons. It's the first time they had ever seen that.
And what year was that again?
1274.
1274.
Yeah, that's the first time they had ever seen like cannons and like really, really primitive ones. But it was new to them. And they just got completely decimated. And then the Mongols came back in 1281 and did it again.
Is that during the same game?
Not in the same game, but it did
still
happen.
happened. Okay.
Yeah. So, but imagine being some guy that lives on Tsushima and you survived the first Mongol invasion. They lit your house on fire. They killed your family. And, you're just trying to survive. You rebuild your house. And then one day, like 7 years,
they're back.
7 years later, they just show up and do it again. Like, that would have been tragic.
Damn it, they're back. I just got the straws on the house.
Yeah, no, for real. It would have just been horrific. But yeah, the samurai code and how Jin had to abandon that to save his people. It's sad because you see him understanding that he's never going to be able to go back to what he was.
Yeah.
Because his whole
His whole life is done.
You can't really call it a
Not done.
religion. The samurai way isn't really a religion, but it's
But that culture was his life. So
It was.
his life is gone.
yeah. So he decided to get rid of his code and betray everything he knew and everything he was taught, just so he could save his people. And he became a criminal for that. Like at the end, they branded him a traitor. They said, "You can't do that. You defied your people. You defied." The way the samurai, you're supposed to look them in the eye with honor, and Jin's out here hitting people with poison darts and cutting heads off and yelling at them like, "Run, cowards!" Like he was an animal. So yeah, at the end, he just kind of fully embraces that he is the ghost and he is a symbol of vengeance and
Vengeance.
so Yeah, it was a whole thing, and then they pay tribute to him in the second game and whatever. You can find his sword, and you find this old like
Can you take the sword?
yeah, you
Oh,
find
okay.
this old rundown house, and it's like shows that he lived here after the first game, and you know if you go up in the attic, you see like drawings, so it like hints at that he had a kid and he didn't spend the rest of his days alone. So it was really cool to see that. But the games are like 300 years apart,
Mm-hmm.
so Jin's obviously dead. But it was nice to like them to pay tribute to him.
Yeah.
Like you can find his old helmet, which had like
Oh.
which had like antlers on it, and one of the antlers was gone. And so it was like really old. But yeah, it was really cool.
Does the first game go as long as that second attack? Cause like I wonder what he did during the
No, it
second attack.
It doesn't go on that long.
That's fine, but then what did
I don't
what
know.
Din did during
Jin,
You
they
think
say
Din-
that he left. They say that he left shortly after the first game, so he probably wasn't even there.
Oh, okay.
He left and went to Ezo, which is like the farthest northern island in Japan, which is
Okay.
where Yote takes place.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's just at that point in history, it hadn't been integrated into the Japanese Empire,
Okay.
so it was still like very lawless and.
And you don't think at that time if he heard word, oh crap, the Mongols are back in his hometown, should I go
I feel
back?
like
Would he have gone back? He could have gone back.
he could have gone back, but he was really far at that point.
Yeah, okay.
Like Tsushima Island was like right here, and Ezo would have been like up here.
Oh, okay.
Because like Tsushima was like an island on the south part of Japan, and Ezo was the northern.
Northern, okay, then fine. There's nothing.
So it would have been far. Like Jin probably he sailed there, and it probably took him some time.
And by the time he arrived, everything was already done.
Well, yeah, it would have been pointless. Like why go back and fight the Mongols again? Kill a new commander. They're just gonna come back. Is probably
Yeah.
what he thought.
Yeah.
The Mongolian Empire was massive. Like they were. It got so big that it ate itself. Like it was unreal.
Samurai Jin would have went back anyway.
Samurai Jin would have went back anyway because he fought against that army single-handedly.
Yeah.
Like he just walked up to a whole settlement full of Mongols and he just challenged them all to a fight. You just killed them all.
Killed
Yeah.
them all, exactly.
That's it.
Then
But sometimes you couldn't do that. Like sometimes there was like 50 guys coming at you at once, so you had to smoke bomb and cut some throats real quick,
and then
and
jump.
then get back to it.
bow,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, it's a really good game. It's definitely on my list. I'm playing a lot of Black Myth Wukong right now.
Yes, I have not played that at all.
That game is extremely difficult. Well, it's not like Elden Ring difficult, but it's up there. I'm getting really good at it, so it's not that hard for me. But when I first started playing it, it was difficult. But yeah, it's a really good story. It's like a continuation of the Journey to the West novel. if you know-
Novel, okay.
You know what the Journey to the West is?
No.
Okay, well, it's like one of the biggest stories maybe ever, actually. It's like
More than Star Wars, more than Red Dead, more than Tsushima,
So-
more than Marvel, more than Godfather.
Yes. Journey to the West, the character Sun Wukong is the character who inspired both characters from Dragon Ball and One Piece. The main characters Goku and
Oh.
Luffy. He's basically them. So Sun Wukong is the Monkey King, and in Chinese culture, like their mythology, they have like people. It's kind of like Egyptian gods, like how they were animals, but they were just like regular people, but they were like human-sized animals. And Wukong was just a monkey, but he was the story Journey to the West is just about how this group like went from China to India. And I don't know the full story because the game is like a sequel, so it's you have to like really read Journey to the West, and I haven't read the whole thing, but it's a really good, really long and full of a lot of Asian culture and shit. It's really good. He has like the staff that extends and whatnot. He has the Nimbus cloud that he flies around on. So it's like there's a lot of. If you were like a Dragon Ball fan, like you would be like, oh, Goku has that. Like it was. So yeah, like Sun Wukong is like a character from old mythology, kind of like Thor.
Yeah.
Or Zeus.
A mythology of that big.
Yeah.
All right. We've been going on for an hour and a half. We've been talking about nerdy stuff this whole time. Let's do one more topic, but a more real topic.
All right.
We can talk about Blue Jays or politics.
See, I don't really do much on. I'm not really much of a baseball fan, so.
Wow, the whole country is rumbling right now for Blue Jays, isn't it?
The whole country's rumbling right now for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Yeah. No, but good for the Jays though. Good. Like they, you know.
We haven't won something. Like,
We haven't won, but you know, good for them for
Yet.
being where they're at.
Yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will. We will win. Blue Jays will win.
But yeah.
They'll be eaten.
So yeah, you mentioned you did hear that we are no longer doing deals with the U.S. like fucking.
I heard we were talking, and then I heard we shook a hand, and then I heard that.
So basically, what happened was Doug Ford decided to take out an ad, and it was Ronald Reagan saying that he thought the tariffs were bad. And then Trump, being the teenage girl that he is, goes and it says,
Ronald Reagan loved tariffs. He loved them. He was the huge. He loved tariffs. It was very bad for Canada. They took out a bad ad. I mean, I would have taken out the same ad.
he dead ass said that. But like,
I would have done the same ad. I would have taken out the same ad too, but it was a dirty trick. Canada's been treating us badly, very badly for the past. We have a bad deal with these Canadians.
no, but like, and then Carney's like,
We have the best deal with the United States.
but then doesn't tell us what that deal is, and then just treats us all like we're fucking idiots.
It's just the worst.
Like-
It's just a worse deal than a peace. Than the peace
So-
treaty.
Yeah.
It's just the worst. It's just a worse deal than that.
So it's stupid because Trump is both right and wrong about that. He's wrong in the sense that, you know, Canada takes them for granted because they get a lot of our stuff too. Like they get like our stuff is open to most of the world.
Yeah.
But the U.S. gets it a lot cheaper than the rest of the world.
They're
does.
right there.
Yeah, and they can get it a lot easier. So I wouldn't say that we take advantage of them. The U.S. wants our land, like they
Yes.
do. They'll never admit that,
They've
but
been
they
wanting
do.
Greenland for
they've been
years.
they've been wanting Canada since fucking forever. Like they've wanted Canada since probably before it became Canada. Like it, like they've been wanting it for a long time, but they would just never say that because that's like the one thing you can't say if you want to be friends with that country. It's like,
We want your land.
well, then you.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're it's gonna come to a point. I think what's gonna happen is this whole idea that our government has. Let's just branch out and go to other countries. We're never gonna be able to get the same kind of living standard we had as when the U.S. was as good to us as they were.
Yes.
Like even if we get these crazy good deals from China and other places like the U.K. and fucking wherever else, it's not gonna be the same as having the U.S. prop us up like they did. And we're not entitled to them helping us as much as they do, but I don't think that we deserve to, you know, not have any deals with them. Certainly not over a fucking ad that Trump didn't like. It's not like
could've
we
deepfaked
assassinated anybody.
Bro could have deep faked.
We're just trying to be like, hey, these tariffs are a bit unjust. Maybe like, you know, chill a bit.
Just relax, bro.
Relax on this tariffs, Trump. You see, because we did nothing to you. We do not want to do anything to you.
Leave
That's
us
not
the
true.
fuck
There's a
alone.
lot of Canadians that want to do some bad shit to him, and that's
They
why they're not
want
letting.
They want to.
A lot of Canadians are being denied at the border. Not
Yeah.
allowed in. They're not. Like, yeah, it's like, yo, you said something bad about Charlie Kirk. Not allowed in.
Well, they let me in because I'm just too yeeted.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just too yeeted. They can't let me in. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Yes, I just got one of the red lights from my tech guy, which is okay. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
but,
was saying, they just can't let me out. They can't keep me out of America, bro. I'm too yeeted for them. I'm too juicy and yeeted for them. They can't even keep me out of Canada. Paris can do all he wants to try to keep me out of Canada.
But here's one thing though. It's like, I'm not a fan of either side of our government.
Yeah.
At least not right now. You know, I voted conservative in the most recent election.
Yep. Facts, me too.
But I also recognize the fact that Carney's a better option than Pierre was. Even though I still don't want the Liberals to be in government, I still recognize the fact that Carney is more so the man for the job than Pierre is, speaking as them as people.
Mhm.
But in terms of overall government, I go conservative all the way. But the difference though is that Carney ran his campaign on saying he'd be able to deal with Trump, and like slandering Pierre and saying he'll bow down to Trump.
And he did so well for that.
But Pierre, from the beginning, he never tried to be like, I'm going to be able to handle Donald Trump. Like, he didn't try and feed that delusion to people that he was going to be able to change Trump's mind on what he was going to do, because nobody could do that.
But because
And
there was
that's-
10 times
and-
more important things
And people
to deal
gave
with.
but people gave him shit for that. But it's like Carney's out here basically running his campaign saying that he's the man for the job to deal with Trump. And you like, if you're going to say that, you have to deliver. You can't just base your entire that's probably why half the people who voted for you, because you said that you're going to handle Trump, and now you're just backing down. So I just think it's all just politics. Like, it's just them trying to play politics. And the shitty thing is it for conservatives, if the candidate on the other side is better, we would vote Liberal. But it's not the other way around. Like, Liberals will vote solely because they don't want the other guy to win. It has not. It's at a certain point, it has nothing to do with like what's better for the country. It's like conservative bad.
That's it.
Yeah, like and that's the delusion that I can't fathom. It's like you're gonna vote because this guy says he's gonna deal with someone outside of the country, when this guy is saying he's gonna deal with the problems within the country. And
Which was working
it was but
until Trump had to.
we might get another election real soon, and it's because the other parties aren't going to support this budget that's about to drop. And Carney is so scared of that he publicly addressed the country about the budget before it was released, which is very odd and doesn't happen very often. All fucking conservatives, the Bloc, and the NDP have said we're probably not going to support this budget because it's unreal.
NDP is actually still alive.
Well, they don't have a leader, but they still exist.
They have like what, 2 seats?
They've got 4. Yeah,
They got nothing.
that's the minimum amount of seats you need to be a functioning party.
Which is still nothing.
Yeah, but
Singh did a very good job.
yeah, it's scary
He
because
sang all the way out of the way,
Yeah.
out of the house.
the politics in Canada is gonna get scary real soon, because everyone's like, oh, it's a good thing it's good that if we have an election coming up, but I disagree. I think this is a part of the Liberals' plan to get a majority. Because right now they have a minority government, so there's only so much they can do without other people saying, yeah, you can do that. But if they have a majority, it'll be different. They can get things done a lot faster.
Yeah, but I'm just hoping.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to kill Pierre's public image so nobody will vote for him, and then Carney's going to be like, listen, we have this ambitious budget. We're going to invest in the country. He just overuses that word invest, and he's just like, Canadians, when he got elected, it's like, we're going to build Canada at speeds we've never seen. And then now he's saying it's going to take time. Canadians are going to need to make sacrifices. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, you said one thing you said the thing that got you elected. You said all the right things. And now you're saying the exact opposite of those things because you're in power now. So there's nothing anyone can do about it.
I'm hoping if there's an election soon enough that this past year can just show, like, okay, this guy
No.
said things very
No.
recently.
It won't
It's
happen.
not like it's not like a Trudeau thing where it's been 4 years. No one's gonna remember all the bad things I did. No, it was less than a year ago. It was a year ago.
See, but the whole Trudeau
People
thing,
can like know.
Trudeau
like,
lost because of 10 years of
10, not 4,
fraudulent,
but yeah.
fraudulent, unprofessional government
Yeah.
being run, and then
what,
or
Carney's doing
incompetent
better?
yeah, then Trudeau, yes,
Okay, fine.
like that's not hard to see that Carney's doing better than Trudeau, but he's also hasn't even been prime minister for a full year yet, so we can't really compare them. Trudeau had a decade of shit to point
Well,
at.
what
and
did
be like,
Trudeau do in half a year compared to Carney doing in half a year?
Trudeau did basically nothing in half a year.
And what did Carney do in half a year?
Carney, so he hasn't done much, but he's made a lot of fucking promises. Like, you know,
But he hasn't done anything.
but again,
either.
he's only been prime minister for so long, and with a minority government. So
Did
it's
Trudeau have a majority government?
he had a majority government the first time.
The first time, yeah.
The second time he won the election, he had a minority.
Minority, yeah. So for 2 elections in a row, we've been having minority government.
Yes,
God damn it.
and that's why, like, you know, oppositions can go so hard on it, because minority governments mean there's more seats for the opposition. But yeah, it's gonna get really crazy. But I don't want there to be another election, because the CBC is just gonna try and slander conservative voters and conservatives themselves, like the party itself, and they're just gonna be like, we're gonna be able to invest. Like, they're just gonna overuse the word invest, and it's just gonna be boomers and people with money who are like, oh, let's just vote for these people because
They're saying they'll invest.
I don't. If Carney ends up being the guy for the job, I'm all for it. Like, if he does fix Canada like he says he is like, fine.
He hasn't really been showing that he could do that.
No, he hasn't. But you can't. These are things that do take time. But that's my point. Is that if that's the case, you shouldn't have ran your campaign saying that you would get it done fast. You shouldn't have ran your campaign saying, I'm gonna stand up to Trump, and then completely back down. So that's what I mean. It's all politics, and it's same with this gun ban thing. Like,
Oh, gun ban?
yeah, but
Gun ban?
so Trudeau introduced the gun ban, right?
Yeah.
On like assault rifles and handguns.
And burst rifles?
No.
Okay.
Like, so you can't, like, for example, AK-47s have been banned in Canada since the 70s.
Yeah.
And that was one of the guns on the list. So it's like, you guys don't even know what you're talking about.
Don't
Like,
even know what you're
you don't even
banning.
know what guns you're banning. You can't even get that here. You haven't been able to get that here since the 70s.
Yeet.
You,
Trump is not it.
no, Trump's not him.
Carney is also not him.
Carney has a chance to prove himself. That's pretty much my point. But I don't, based on what he said before the election and now that he's in power, I have a hard time believing that
That he is him.
yeah.
He is not him.
Like, he said all the right stuff, and so did Trump. Like, you look at the U.S. election, and it's like, oh, Trump said all the stuff that needed to be said, and then Kamala Harris said, I'm black. Like, it's you have to between the
I'll
two.
connect with the youth.
Yeah, like, between the two, it's like, how can you vote for somebody who's just playing identity politics, right? So I understand people voting for Trump over Kamala Harris, but that doesn't mean I'm like, oh, Trump was the better option. It's just like, one is worse than the other, but they're still f***ing terrible.
They're still leading the earth today.
And the same with here. Like, I don't think Pierre would have been a good prime minister, but I at least trusted his integrity a little bit more because he was always truthful about most of the things that he said were truthful.
Things, yes.
He didn't make any promises he knew that he wasn't going to be able to keep. So at least I trust him there at least. At least he's not going to just run his mouth solely to just get votes. He's going to say what he thinks. So,
Yeet.
yeah. It's all identity politics.
No yeet to that. We spoke about Star Wars. Spoke about film a bit. We spoke about gaming, Tsushima, and Black Man Tucson. Spoke a lot about Canadian politics, a bit about American politics. But finally we got Morgan D, that was on purpose, Evans on the Yeet Talks pod. And yeah, we're super yeeted right now. This is episode 11 of the Yeet Talks. The Yeet Talks. Yeet Talks.
Yeet Talks.
Says so right there. We got this hat right here. And this episode will not be out by the time the last episode's been shot. So you're still gonna know. You're gonna know of this. We're gonna see what people thinks of this. And now he is trying out the scope, trying out the Boba Fett gun. But yes, he is my Boba right now. But yeah, hope y'all let me know if y'all like this thing here. If people like it, I might make it a merch. I might make it a merch thing. But yeet. That was episode 11 of Yeet Talks, and we're going to be dipping now. We're going to be yeeting, and we're going to be ending this thing now. Do you remember how to yeet?
Oh my God.
Yeet.
No, it's not how you yeet. That yeets. This yeets.
That yeet.
Yeets. Yeet. Close enough. Okay, then that's how we're gonna end this thing. Thank you for watching YEET TALKS. Hopefully the Blue Jays win whenever this thing comes out. I'm gonna. Editor Alec, please tell me Blue Jays won. Anyway, okay. Thank you for watching episode 11 of YEET TALKS, and we're gonna go now. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, yeet.